Hey everyone, I'm Jason, and this is your commentary on Genesis chapter 43. There still wasn't enough food anywhere in the land. After a while, Jacob's family had eaten all the grain the brothers had brought from Egypt. So their father said to them, "Go back, buy us a little more food." But Judah said to him, "The man gave us a strong warning. He said, 'You won't see my face again unless your brother comes with you. So send our brother along with us. Then we'll go down and buy food for you.' If you won't send him, we won't go down. The man said to us, 'You won't see my face again unless your brother comes with you.'" Israel asked, "Why did you bring this trouble to me? Why did you tell the man you had another brother?" They replied, "The man questioned us closely about ourselves and our family. 'Is your father still living?' he asked us. 'Do you have another brother?' We just answered his questions. How could we possibly know he would say, 'Bring your brother down here'?" Judah spoke to Israel, his father. "Send the boy along with me," he said. "We'll go at once. Then we and you and our children will live and not die. I myself promise to keep him safe. You can hold me accountable for him. I'll bring him back to you. I'll set him right here in front of you. If I don't, you can put the blame on me for the rest of my life. As it is, we've already waited too long. We could have gone to Egypt and back twice by now." So this time, Judah's the one who's saying, "Send Benjamin with us. I'll take care of him." Last time it was Reuben. If you remember several chapters back, Reuben was the one who was trying to protect Joseph. He didn't want him to die, and he didn't want him to be sold into slavery. But it was Judah who said that they should sell Joseph into slavery. Now, Judah's making up for that. He's going to protect Benjamin where he did not protect Joseph. As we go throughout Scripture, especially in the Old Testament, you're going to see that Jacob, Israel, actually becomes a mighty nation like God promised. And each one of his sons becomes their own territory in that nation. Now, there's going to be a number of wars that go on, and all the territories are going to be taken away one at a time. However, Benjamin is one of the last ones to be taken because it's actually centered in the middle of Judah. The territory of Judah protects the territory of Benjamin. So it's kind of fulfilling what he says right here, that he will do that. Then their father Israel spoke to them. He said, "If that's the way it has to be, then do what I tell you. Put some of the best things from our land in your bags. Take them down to the man as a gift. Take some lotion and a little honey. Take some spices and myrrh. Take some pistachio nuts and almonds. Take twice the amount of money with you. You have to give back the money that was put in your sacks. Maybe it was a mistake." He's going to take all these things because even though there's famine going throughout the land, these particular items aren't impacted by the famine. So he's still able to give something as a gift. "Also take your brother. Go back to the man at once. May the mighty God cause him to show you mercy. May the man let your other brother and Benjamin come back with you. And if I lose my sons, I lose them." So the men took the gifts. They took twice the amount of money. They also took Benjamin. They hurried down to Egypt and went to Joseph. When Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he spoke to the manager of his house. "Take these men to my house," he said. "Kill an animal and prepare dinner. I want them to eat with me at noon." The manager did what Joseph told him to do. He took the men to Joseph's house. They were afraid when they were taken to Joseph's house. They thought, "We were brought here because of the money that was put back in our sacks the first time. He wants to attack us and overpower us. Then he can hold us as slaves and take our donkeys." So they went up to Joseph's manager. They spoke to him at the entrance to the house. "Please, sir," they said, "we came down here the first time to buy food. We opened our sacks at the place where we stopped for the night. Each of us found in our sacks the money we had paid. So we've brought it back with us. We've also brought more money with us to buy food. We don't know who put our money in our sacks." "It's all right," the manager said. "Don't be afraid. Your God, the God of your father, has given you riches in your sacks. I received your money." Then he brought Simeon out to them. The manager took the men into Joseph's house. He gave them water to wash their feet. He provided feed for their donkeys. They prepared their gifts for Joseph. He was planning to arrive at noon. They had heard that they were going to eat there. When Joseph came home, they gave him the gifts they had brought into the house. They bowed down to the ground in front of him. Now, this actually fulfills the dream that Joseph had back in 37 when he said that he saw them bowing down before him. This is fulfilling that prophecy right now. He asked them how they were. Then he said, "How is your old father you told me about? Is he still living?" They replied, "Your servant, our father, is still alive and well," and they bowed down to show him honor. Joseph looked around. Then he saw his brother Benjamin, his own mother's son. He asked, "Is this your youngest brother? Is he the one you told me about?" He continued, "May God be gracious to you, my son." It moved him deeply to see his brother, so Joseph hurried out and looked for a place to cry. He went into his own room and cried there. Then he washed his face and came out. He calmed down and said, "Serve the food." They served Joseph by himself. They served the brothers by themselves. They also served the Egyptians, who ate with him by themselves. Because of their beliefs, Egyptians couldn't eat with Hebrews. The brothers had been given places in front of Joseph. They had been seated in the order of their ages, from the oldest to the youngest. That made them look at each other in great surprise. While they were eating, some food was brought to them from Joseph's table. Benjamin was given 5 times as much as anyone else. So all of Joseph's brothers ate and drank a lot with him. Well, that concludes our commentary for Genesis chapter 43. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.